Alright, well, what's going on, y'all? As you can see, I'm driving, so eye contact gonna be a little trash, because, you know, I gotta keep my eyes on the road. But I feel like talking a little bit, so I'm gonna tell y'all a little story. This is, as you can see on the title, this is about the dumbest arrest ever. The dumbest. So, boom, it starts off like this. Went to the gym. This was Sunday during the week. This was last year. Okay, this was what, like November or. Okay, I'm back. I got a phone call. So yeah, like I said, this was November or December of last year of 2019. I was working at Forever 21 part-time just to get some extra money in or whatever. Oh my gosh, really? Every bump I hit, this phone wanna move down. Okay, hopefully this phone stays up and don't fall. Normally I keep 2 jobs on me. Like I have my main job and I always have a part-time job just to bring in some extra money. So at this point in time, I was working at Forever 21. That was my part-time job. I was at the one on State Street. For those of you who are in Chicago, I was at the one on State, the one that had closed recently. It was a holiday hiring, so you know it was part-time. I was only there for a temporary period of time. So before I came in for Forever 21, I went to the gym to get a quick workout in or whatever. So then I had left like my gym bag and all my stuff in my locker, and I was just gonna get it after work, go back to the gym to get it. Mind you, like I left everything, so I left like my wallet, my key. Only thing that I did bring with me was my phone. It was my phone and my Venture card. So for those of you who don't know, a Venture card is what you use to get around on the CTA in Chicago. It's our public transportation system. The only thing that I had on me was my Venture card, my headphones. Keep that in mind. After I left the gym, I was just gonna take the red line, take that because there's only a couple stops away. I was gonna take the red line because I had left my card at, where did I leave my card? I forgot where I left my car today. I think I parked somewhere on the street. That was, it was like one of those free parking areas. There's a couple free spots downtown where it is free parking, well, where you can get free parking, but everywhere else it costs. So yeah, I left my car in one of the free spots. I was able to snag one of them. They go away quick. So I took the red line to work. For those of you who know who's from Chicago, the Harrison stop, I was getting on at the Harrison stop, the one that's right over by Bar Louie. So how it's set up, picture any public transportation system when you're going into the stalls. I was, you know, I had to go through those. If I could find a picture on it, I'll insert it. I was about to go through those, but then I realized that I tapped my card and I didn't have any money on it, and the train was about to come. It was like I heard it getting ready to come, and I was already running a little behind. That would have taken a long time. Like by the time I would have refilled my card, the train would have I would have missed the train. So I see that one of the gates, so it's 2 stalls where you enter in, and then it's 2 other stalls where you can exit. Actually, no. I lied. At this stop, it's the two stalls that you go in, and they have like 2 big doors, like almost like gates. It's supposed to be emergency exits only, but sometimes people just walk out of them because they don't feel like going through the turnstiles. So I seen that my money didn't have no card. I mean, I didn't have no money on my card. And I seen that one of the doors was open. One of the doors to the gates were open. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm already in a rush and it's already propped open. I might as well just go ahead and inch through this little thing or whatever. I'm talking about inch through it. What is that? What is inch through? Is that even a word? Anyway, I'm like, okay, let me just go ahead and walk through this gate then, since I ain't even got no money on my card and I'm already in a rush, so I'm gonna just hurry up and catch this gate. I walk through the gate, go down the stairs. To my surprise, there are 2 police officers waiting. I guess they were just waiting for the next person to walk through the back of that gate. Just waiting. So they talk to me. They're like, what you doing? We noticed you walked through that gate. You didn't tap your card. I'm like, okay, I'll go back. I'll tap my card. They're like, nah. So then they asked for my ID. Mind you, I left my ID. I left my wallet that has my ID in it at the jump. So I told them I didn't have it on me, but I left it at the gym, so could you guys just walk with me and I could go give you my ID, because they were gonna give me a citation because I didn't have my ID on me. The niggas arrested me when we could have just walked across the street to the export, because it was literally across the street. They could have walked with me and I could have just got my ID out my locker, but they didn't want to do that. They just wanted to be difficult and take me in and all this shit and arrest me and just extra as hell. Like, gee, what are y'all doing with y'all selves? Like, y'all bored as fuck. Come on, bro, stay in your lane. So yeah, that happens. And yeah, they arrested me. They took me down to the station. Gee, they booked me. This whole booking process took for fucking ever. It took them like 2 hours just to book me and process me and all this other shit. Like 2 hours, literally. So I'm just sitting there, mind you, I'm like, gee, I gotta go to work. Like, how I'm supposed to go to work? And I'm arrested in jail. So while I was waiting for them to like enter all my information and all that, I asked them, I'm like, can I at least make a call so that way I can call my job, let them know like, hey, either I'm gonna be late or I'm not gonna make it in because these niggas just arrested me on some bullshit. So I was able to call them. They said it was fine, it was cool. Thank God, like it was no problem. So I'm still waiting, like I'm just sitting in this waiting room while they processing me. Like they was taking forever for no reason. So they eventually take me to go get fingerprinted and all this. They put me in a holding cell, G. They put me in a holding cell. Y'all wanna know how long they put me in a holding cell for? 8 fucking hours! 8 hours! A whole work shift! Stupid, right? It was stupid. When I tell you, I was so blue. I was pissed off. G, when they arrested me, it was around 1 or 2. Because I was supposed to go in and work at 3. So yeah, it had to been around like 1:30-ish. So by the time I got down to the station, it was probably like 2 o'clock or something. But by the time I got out and got my phone and all my shit, it was literally 10:30. Like, y'all had me in this bitch for 8 hours. I missed work. I also missed rehearsal because I had a dance rehearsal that day, and I couldn't even tell them that I wasn't gonna be there because I didn't have my phone because they took it. So I missed dance rehearsal, missed work. All because these niggas did not take, like, all they had to do was just walk with me and get my ID. So walk with me so I could get my ID because it wasn't a far walk. It's literally across the street. But they didn't want to do that. They decided to arrest me and all this shit. So I ended up having to go to court and all this other bullshit, which was dumb as hell. It was dumb, pointless. Mind you, these was 2 black men. Two of our brothers, 2 black men. Like, y'all wanted 2 older black men. It's like, that's how y'all gonna treat a younger black man like this. Like, gee, y'all can at least look out. Like, come on now, we trying to help each other out. It's already enough going on from like white cops and shit like that, like on bullshit. Now y'all wanna over here do some dumb shit. I just got a little bit upset thinking about it. So at the end of the day, I had to go to court, which they ended up, I had to do community service. Thankfully, at my church, I already serve at my church. So it's like, all they had to do was just log the hours that I have put in at my church, and then I was set. But what I will say is that it kind of did work out in a way, because if they would have wrote me that citation, I probably would have had to pay like $250, I think, or something like that, like $250. Either $250 or $500, one of the 2. I would have had to pay that. But because they arrested me and I had to do community service, I didn't have to pay anything. So I guess that was 1 plus. I guess it was still stupid and a waste of my time though. And I actually lost out on money because I wasn't able to go into work that day. Yeah, I lost out on money because I wasn't able to go into work that day. This thing keep falling, bro. That's not okay. That's not good for business. It's not good for the camera. But yeah, so that is the story about the dumbest arrest. This actually, it wasn't my first time being arrested. So if you want a story on that, my first time being arrested, go ahead, comment, leave a comment. But yeah, that's a story about my dumbest arrest. One thing that I did learn though is to never jump them damn red line gates again. Trust me, every time I done went on a CTA, any CTA train, I definitely tapped that bitch. Definitely tapped it. Cause I'm like, y'all not gonna get me again. I refuse. Hell no. Like, not little old me. But that's the story. So make sure that y'all give this video a like, comment, subscribe to your boy. Be on the lookout because I am dropping an EP very soon. Very, very, very soon. So just be on the lookout for that because stay in tune with your boy. Because I got some shit coming up. Y'all can follow me on all forms of social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that at I am Syke. That is IAMSYEK. And you are now watching Disney Channel. But yeah, go ahead, follow me, subscribe to me, and I'm out. Peace. Damn it. Shit. Okay. I fucking quit.